Punjika Swagadam. Before I start, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, the Banarang people, and pay my respect to their elders past, present, and emerging. Good evening, esteemed guests, members, and friends of Pulari. My name is Pulari Joseph, convener of Pulari Victoria. As the convener, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you to our 16th annual stage show, PASS2024. It fills me with immense joy to stand before all of you today as we gather to celebrate another year of excellent talent and cultural diversity within our community. Tonight, Pulari Victoria is honored to have a number of distinguished guests. I am extremely grateful for the presence and support of these individuals. Cassandra Fernando, MB, Federal Member for Holt. John Jason Wood, MB, Federal Member for Latrop. Julian Hill, MB, Federal Member for Bruce. Eden Foster, MB, State Member for Mulgrave. And Anne-Marie Hermans, MB, Member for Southeastern Metropolitan Region and Shadow Cabinet Secretary. Welcome to PASS 2024. PASS 2024 received an immense and overwhelming amount of support from our 24 sponsors. This event couldn't have been possible without the assistance and commitment of all our sponsors, especially our event sponsor, Waycare Dental, and platinum sponsor, Genfact Plastic. I am incredibly grateful for all our unwavering support and commitment demonstrated by our members and volunteers in preparation for this event. Pulari Victoria continues to thrive and evolve as a result of the passion and dedication of our 50+ volunteers. Pulari has always been humbled by the support of the wider community. With your support, Pulari was able to donate $7,500 to various charities, including Monash Children's Hospital in 2023. I would also like to welcome Nikki Young from Monash Hospital. Tonight, we will immerse ourselves in a series of high-quality and lavish performance from 216 performers, exhibiting the proud culture and rich tapestry of our community. This performance showcased the essence of what Pulari stands for: creativity, inclusivity, diversity, community spirit, friendship, and cultural appreciation. In closing, I extend my greatest gratitude to all our guest performers, sponsors, volunteers, and the audience for the amazing support. Now I would like to hand over the microphone to our MCs, Mrs. Sophia J. Rajesh and Ms. Rosamund Roy. Thanking you once again, and may tonight's program ignite the spark of inspiration within us all. Thank you.
Hello, vanakkam, namaskar, namaste, shashriyakal, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sophia, and I'm one of the MCs for PASS 2024. It's an absolute honor to be out here tonight to participate and celebrate the cultural unity that we bring from a diverse India.
I am so excited. I'm Rosamund, and I'm looking forward to a night of fun, laughter, and culture. And look at this amazing crowd, all ready to rock and roll.
Hold on, girl. Before you rock and roll, don't you think we should make some housekeeping announcements?
Of course. To start off with, please be aware of your nearest emergency exits and note that toilets are located outside the hall on your right.
Kindly note that dinner coupons are available for purchase out there with the volunteers at the reception. Please be aware that there won't be any cash handling at the kitchen counters.
Please also note that food and drinks is strictly forbidden on the balcony with the exception of water. Smoking and vaping is also prohibited inside and outside the hall. Also be advised that we do have first aid volunteers floating around, so in case of an emergency, please reach out to them.
Thanks, Rose. I guess we have it all covered, haven't we?
Yes, I think so.
So let's dive right in. I would like to begin by having the pleasure of inviting our esteemed guest on stage to light the lamp and set an auspicious tone to the evening. Ms. Cassandra Fernando, MP Federal Member of Halls, Mr. Jason Wood, MP Federal Member of Latrobe, and Shadow Minister for Community Safety, Migrant Services, and Multicultural Affairs.
Mr. Julian Hill, MP Federal Member for Bruce, Miss Eden Foster, MP State Member for Mulgrave, Mrs. Anne-Marie Hermans, MP, Member for Southeastern Metropolitan Region, Shadow Cabinet Secretary, and Dr. Vinod Arumugam, VK Dental, our event sponsor, along with Tom Joseph, our PASS convener.
ज्योति से अनात्यांग तेज से अनघमामक से अचुम्बितमक से
Well, dear friends, acknowledging God amidst us in this time and place will surely set the tone right for the evening. So without much ado, let's invoke the blessings of the Almighty along with Priyanka Sujarani.
സർവജഗത്തും നിറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നൊരാ സർവചരാചര ചൈതന്യമേ നിത്യവുമെൻ മനതാരിൽ വിളങ്ങുവാൻ നിത്യനിരാമയ കൈതൊഴുന്നേ നിത്യനിരാമയ കൈതൊഴുന്നേ സർവജഗത്തും നിറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നൊരാ സർവചരാചര ചൈതന്യമേ അജ്ഞാനമെന്നും അകറ്റി നീ എന്നുള്ളിൽ വിജ്ഞാനദീപ്തി തെളിച്ചിടണം അജ്ഞാനമെന്നും അകറ്റി നീ എന്നുള്ളിൽ വിജ്ഞാനദീപ്തി തെളിച്ചിടണം സത്യധർമാരിലൂടെ ചലിക്കുവാൻ സത്യസ്വരൂപ ഞാൻ കൈതൊഴുന്നേ സത്യസ്വരൂപ ഞാൻ കൈതൊഴുന്നേ സർവജഗത്തും നിറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നൊരാ സർവചരാചര ചൈതന്യമേ നിത്യവുമെൻ മനതാരിൽ വിളങ്ങുവാൻ നിത്യനിരാമയ കൈതൊഴുന്നേ നിത്യനിരാമയ കൈതൊഴുന്നേ.
Thank you, Priyanka. What a divine way to start off the night. I would also like to take a moment to mention our event sponsor, VK Dental, and our platinum sponsor, Genfac Plastics, without whose support this night would not have been possible. So first of all, I'd like to invite Ms. Cassandra Fernando, MP, Federal Member for Holt.
Thank you so much. I would like to start off by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet. Pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Hi everyone, my name is Cassandra Fernando. I'm the federal member for Holt. For those who don't know where Holt is, I look after suburbs like Hampton Park, Narre Warren South, Cranbourne, Clyde, some of Clyde and Lynbrook-Lyndhurst. It is with great pleasure and gratitude that I join you tonight at the Pulari Annual Stage Show, a celebration of our community's vibrant multiculturalism and a testament to our commitment to making a positive impact through charity. At the outset, I would like to thank the Pulari executive team for inviting me today. I am so proud to have all of you as my constituents of Holt. It is people like them who make my community such a wonderful place to live in. I would also like to acknowledge my state and federal colleagues, Julian Hill MP, who was here earlier, Eden Foster and Jason Wood. This diverse gathering waves together the many cultures we are so proud to share in Australia to form the fabric of our society. Through its events like this, that we have the opportunity to showcase this incredible talents of our local artists, musicians, dancers, and performances, representing diverse backgrounds and traditions that make our community so unique. Can we please give a round of applause to all the performances tonight? I think you can do better than that. Yes. Tonight, as we take the stage, do so not only to entertain, but also to inspire and uplift. Each performance is a celebration of our shared humanity, a reminder that despite our differences, we are united by our common connection, understanding, and harmony. But beyond the glittering lights and the applauses lies a deeper purpose, a commitment to giving back to those in need and making a tangible difference in our community. It is a testament to our collective spirit that even in times of uncertainty and hardship, we come together to support one another and uplift each other. I am proud that this year's stage show will also serve as a fundraiser for an institution dedicated to supporting the most vulnerable among us, the Monash Children's Hospital. Through our generosity and compassion, we have the power to transform lives, bring hope and joy to those who need it the most. I want to give a round of applause to all the volunteers and performances, but mainly the volunteers to make this show happen. Can we please give a round of applause to all of them? Your dedication and passion is truly inspiring, and is because of your efforts we are able to come together tonight to celebrate our culture and community. So let us embrace the spirit of multiculturalism, talent and charity tonight, and let us make a meaningful differences in the lives of our community who need it the most. Thank you so much and enjoy tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Cassandra, for your continued support and that lovely speech. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Jason Wood, MP, Federal Member for Latrobe and Shadow Minister for Community Safety, Migrant Services and Multicultural Affairs.
Thank you. Namaskaram. It's fabulous to be here. And first of all, can I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the elders, past and present. Can I very much congratulate all the committee members of the Pulari Multicultural Fest. I've been told Pulari is actually meaning the word for like daybreak or dawn. We had a big conversation out there before to find out what it actually meant, and this is great with all the entertainment here today or during the evening. Can I also acknowledge and thank the convener, Tom Joseph, and obviously the members of the Pulari Victoria for putting this event on, and also acknowledge Cassandra Fernando. And Cassandra is actually a very good singer, but she's been very gracious to not getting up and performing. And also congratulate Eden Foster, the new MP for Mulgrave. It's great to have Eden here tonight. I believe Anne-Marie Hermans is also in the audience, upper house member. Dr. Vanath, Director of V Care Dental. Cameron Tu, Director of GFAC Plastics. Can I just say, when it comes to performance, I was so impressed before with the youngsters dancing. I used to be in the police force and we had to do marching. Marching is not easy, dancing is a lot harder. And that's one thing I love about our multicultural communities. You bring so much light and colour and excitement and dancing and singing, and makes Australia the best place in the world to live. And never for 1 minute think you're the minority, especially coming from India, because in Australia, every person is at least 50%, they were born overseas or one parent was. So we're a very multicultural community. The other thing which is really important too, and I heard a Swami say this many months ago to me, that you go around the world and other countries tolerate religion. In Australia, we respect and embrace it. So it's something which makes Australia so unique. Now, when it comes to the Malayali community, I've got in Clyde North a big Malayali community, and I always say to them to make sure you keep your mother tongue Malayalam at home. You don't need to speak English to your kids at home. They're going to pick up English anyway. Make sure you speak your mother tongue to your children at home, the Malayalam language. I had the great honour of being in Karalai last year, in particular Coogee. It reminded me very much of Melbourne because it was kind of sunny, then it rained, and everyone said it's pretty similar to the weather they get over there all the time. So with 78,000 people speaking the Malayali language, it's something we're very proud of here in Melbourne. You've got a fantastic community. In actual fact, I featured, which the movie, and we've got Karthik Russo, who's my advisor, and Peter Dutton's advisor, somehow I ended up featuring in a Malayali movie. It still hasn't come out. That was some time ago. I'm not sure if my role was so bad it may never see the light of day, but congratulations to all the entertainers here tonight. Be very proud of your community as we are of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wood, for your lovely words of encouragement. Next, I'd like to invite Miss Eden Foster, State Member for Mulgrave.
That's much better, a bit closer to my height. Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you for the warm welcome. It's truly an honour and a pleasure to stand here before you. But before I proceed further, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, the Bunurong people, and pay my respect to their elders, past and present. It's essential for us to recognise the rich cultural heritage that precedes us and acknowledge the enduring connection of the First Nations people to this land. As I was introduced, I'm Eden Foster. I'm your newly elected Member of Parliament for Mulgrave, which includes the suburb of Springvale. So welcome to Springvale. For those of you who've come from another area or another suburb, welcome to Springvale. And I'm really delighted to be here today at the annual stage function, PASS2024, organised by the Pulari Victoria Incorporated, a fantastic not-for-profit organisation that plays a pivotal role in celebrating and promoting Indian culture and heritage. I'd like to acknowledge my political friends, good friend Cassandra Fernando, member for Holt. We had Julian Hill here, a member for Bruce, and of course Jason Wood, member for Latrobe. But of course I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Tom Joseph, the convener of Pulari Victoria, for inviting me here this evening, and the broader organising committee, volunteers, and of course the performers today. How wonderful have they been so far, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the night brings for us. And thank you for this invitation and for the tremendous effort put into organising such an event. It can take hours and time to put in energy into this event and organising it. So well done on such a fabulous event that you've got here. It is really a testament to the vibrant and diverse community that we have locally, but also in Victoria. I like to think of us as a bit of a cultural tapestry intertwined with the different nationalities that make up Victoria, and particularly here in Springvale in the city of Greater Dandenong, one of the most culturally diverse municipalities in Australia. I might also add that I'm one of you with Indian heritage. My mum came to Australia in 1969 from Kolkata, and the dance moves, unfortunately, I cannot dance like the the performers before us, nor sing that well, but we're truly grateful that you are sharing your culture, the Indian culture, which is so diverse, sharing that with the rest of Victoria and Australia. The way that we get harmony is through sharing our culture with one another, learning about one another's culture. Respect was mentioned by Jason earlier as well, and it's through learning one another's culture we gain respect. And so I'm so grateful that you've opened up your doors to myself and my colleagues here to teach us more about the Indian culture. The other thing that is really key is, and I think Jason, you touched on it as well, is about our younger people, and I can see a few in the front row, our younger people holding on to those traditions and those customs. It's so important to pass that on from one generation to the next, even if you are, away from your homeland. It is so important to preserve that and maintain that, because through that we have further education and respect and building that harmony that we are so proud of here in Springvale, in my electorate of Mulgrave, and in Victoria and Australia. So as we gather here tonight at the Springvale Town Hall, I think it is worth reflecting on the significance of events like PASS. In a world that can sometimes seem divided, occasions like this bring us together, highlighting the strength that lies in our diversity. And as I mentioned, Victoria is a multicultural mosaic, and events like this allow us to celebrate and share our cultures with one another. Our diversity is our strength, and it is the cornerstone upon which we have built a strong and resilient Victoria. By embracing and understanding each other's cultures, we develop that sense of unity. And that's why I'm delighted to be here tonight. It is through events like PASS that we create bonds that go beyond our differences, building a community that thrives on inclusivity. And in closing, I want to express my sincere gratitude for having me here as your guest. I'm eager to witness the incredible performances and talents that will grace the stage this evening, a true reflection of the richness of our community. Let us continue to come together, celebrate our diversity, and most importantly, enjoy a wonderful evening of fantastic performances and food later on, because I can start smelling that food. So have a fantastic night, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Eden, for your lovely words of encouragement. Next, I'd like to invite Dr. Vinod Arumugham from VK Dental, our event sponsor.
Dear esteemed chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I address you today on behalf of VK Dental. For over 12 years, we have had the privilege of being a steadfast supporter and sponsor of the Pulari organization. Today, as we gather to celebrate this cultural event, we are reminded of the power of a community, diversity, and unity. Events like this not only showcase the richness of our cultural heritage, but also serve as a platform for bringing the people together, bridging gaps, and fostering understanding. Through continued sponsorship, we reaffirm our commitment to promoting cultural diversity, inclusivity, and mutual respect. The Pulari organization has been instrumental in organizing and hosting this event by tirelessly working to create an atmosphere of joy, harmony, and celebration. Thank you to the Pulari organization and to all of you for joining us in this event. Together, we can make a meaningful difference and create a brighter future for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vinod. And like Cassandra said before, since 2012, Pulari has been regularly supporting Monash Children's Hospital from the fundraise through their annual stage show. I invite Nikki Young from Monash Health to receive this year's support from Pulari. And I request Tom Joseph, convener of Pulari, to present the check to Nikki Young. I'd like to ask that our chief guest stay on stage for a little bit longer as I invite Cassandra Fernando, MP, to present a memento to the event sponsor, Dr. Vinod from VCare Dental. Next, I'd like to invite Jason Wood, MP, to present a memento to our platinum sponsor, GenFac Plastics. I'd like to invite Sudhish to receive this memento on behalf of GenFac Plastics. I'd like to invite Tom Joseph to stay on stage and present the memento to Ms. Cassandra Fernando, MP. To Mr. Jason Wood, MP. And to Ms. Eden Foster, MP. I invite you all to give them all a round of applause as they make their way back to the audience.